Welcome to the second series of learning videos about how to build bots and conversational applications on the OneReach.ai platform. Rich Web Chat is a valuable channel for helping your employees, customers, or partners to quickly get answers or complete tasks through conversational applications that operate on your website, mobile app, internal portals, and applications. There are no additional costs to implementing Rich Web Chat, or RWC, on the OneReach.ai platform. You just pay for what you use with consumption-based compute processing fees. Now, if you're watching this video, we're assuming that you've already watched all of the first series of videos. So by now, you've already become familiar with the foundational concepts and how-tos for building a bot, and you've already created a knowledge base. So we're going to move a little faster now to focus on equipping you with additional practical knowledge for setting up bots on specific channels. In this video, we're going to focus on Rich Web Chat, and we'll use patterns from the shared library to give you a quick and simple starting point. In the first video series, we showed you how to download flow patterns, or templates, from the OneReach.ai shared library. As a reminder, click the blue plus button to add a new flow and select Download from Library. Search for Basic Rich Web Chat Q&A and select Download. Click on the newly created flow and click Edit. The first step in our flow is the Wait for Rich Web Chat gateway step, which is triggered when a user interacts with a chat interface. Most communication channels have some sort of gateway step that facilitates connectivity to the channel. Okay, back to this example. There are a number of ways to configure how and where our web chat interface is exposed to a user. Let's take a look at the options. Click on the gateway step, and on the right, select Step Details and expand the hosting options. There are two primary options. The default is Embed the client in your own site, which allows you to host the scripts for the chat client interface on your own web server. For easier and faster deployments, you can also have OneReach.ai host the client. For this example, we'll keep things simple and select the second option to have OneReach.ai host the client. The URL for the Rich Web Chat client is listed below. If we wanted to deploy the Rich Web Chat client as a mobile app, we could select that here as well, which would generate a QR code that could be shared to download and install this bot on the OneReach.ai mobile app. The next step asks our visitor how we can help them. It then routes the user's response to the Get Answers from KB step. Let's click on that step. The question field defines what text will be passed on to the knowledge base to get an answer. In other words, what should it look up or search for in KB? In this example, our pattern that we downloaded is already pre-configured to use the merge field that is the answer our visitor provided in the previous question. Next, you'll select the knowledge base you want this step to query. You can use the one you built during earlier videos or create a new one. After selecting the knowledge base, another drop-down will appear, and here you can select the category or categories you want to use. You may or may not want to limit your KB query to specific categories. Generally, if the use case is broader than a specific category, you won't want to limit it. We're going to leave the default All. Okay, you're all set. Let's save and activate and test it. Before we start testing, remember from earlier videos that the logic in this basic pattern isn't yet trained to do anything after responding to an inquiry. You can configure anything you want as the next step. But for now, to test more than one inquiry, just initiate your bot again by refreshing your browser or by reopening your bot in the mobile app. To test RWC, I can simply go back to the gateway step and click the URL or open the OneReach.ai app to test it. Give it a try. Let's try asking a question that is in our KB in various ways to see the high, medium, and unrecognized confidence levels. First, I typed address, which I know is in the knowledge base, but now I'm trying, can I get your address? Good, I can see that it found the answer in the knowledge base, but it's less sure and responded accordingly. Now I'm asking a question that I know isn't in the knowledge base. Looking good, it's doing what we just configured. Now, if I wanted to, I could go to update the knowledge base to know the answer to this question. There, you've done it. You know how to create a simple Q&A bot on the Rich Web Chat channel. From here, you're ready to continue to configure your bot for the responses and skills you want it to be equipped with. And you now know how to use the KB to route RWC interactions to different flows or subflows. There are a lot of options for customizing further, even with this basic pattern. Or you can get more advanced with other patterns or by building your own flow from scratch. Remember to save, activate, and test as you iterate. Keep watching this series to learn how to configure contact for your conversational application on other communication channels.